following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
Maybe we can still heal you.
Why? So you could just lock me up? Nah. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
In the hell do you think you are?
Okay, it's not working out. I'm gonna need the suit back.
For how long?
Forever. Yeah, that's
No,
how it
no,
works.
please.
Let's have it.
You don't understand. This is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay?
So, Oz, this week we are going to discuss the first 2 episodes of WandaVision. We are going to start this show off in a non-spoiler way, or at least try as hard as we may to talk about WandaVision, non-spoiler here at first. We'll have a little news roundup, and, we got a Killmonger conversation, we got a regular thought. We have a Twitter poll for a future movie review. We have a pretty packed show today, Oz. WandaVision, the first 2 episodes. What did you think?
It was a great ride. It was it was everything that I kind of. It was everything that I liked for being a blurred and a geek. The first episode reminded me of everything from the Patty Duke show to Dobie Gillis to Leave It to Beaver to Father Knows Best, just the whole social norms and that they were trying to project onto people, because TV was a new medium and a new way of reaching people visually and auditorially. And so, it was a big experiment, and they were like, oh, we can do this. And they were trying to just do all this stuff. And it was really good to see that kind of stuff recreated again. And episode 2, I just liked how they keep jumping through the genres, and I'm looking forward to it. It was really cool.
It was really cool. It's very different, and I think that's really what worked for it, what stood out for it. I really enjoyed the live audience aspect of it. I thought Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany did a great job. I just thought they played off each other really well. Elizabeth Olsen was fantastic. I just thought she really did well conveying this over-the-top, happy, cheery personality. And when she needed to get serious for those quick moments, those quick, serious moments where you can see it in her face, she snaps and you can see it. So really good job. It's a lot of misdirect. The Easter eggs are fantastic. The little commercials they throw in there. You have to watch them more than once. It's I think what you said, it's a good ride, and I'm very curious to see where they go next, and I'm looking forward to see how they incorporate more of just TV sitcom tropes and whatnot to future episodes.
I am too, because that's all I used to grow up, and I was raised in that kind of just watching those reruns, Blondie and Dagwood. It was awesome just to see that recreated so well.
Yeah, and so without getting too deep into spoilers, let's. What was probably your favorite part of the first 2 episodes?
First two episodes, my favorite part.
Or maybe favorite scene or kind of storyline, because each episode has kind of had its own little storyline, like a regular sitcom would do. So what was kind of your favorite maybe scene or storyline or something like that?
I did like the animated part of when they showed the gum getting, spoiler alert, getting it.
No spoiler.
Okay. Well,
keep it non-spoiler.
How do I say what my favorite scene is?
You said it was the animated part, so just say you enjoyed, like your favorite part was the animated intro.
I enjoyed the animated part during episode 2, which reminded me of the old sitcom era when they used to do that too, as a quick way of referencing what could happen, what would happen. It was just very cool to me,
Well, just keep that thought and keep what it is, and then you can talk about it when we get to the spoiler section at the end.
Yeah, and also, like you said, the animated intros are just brilliant. They're so good.
For me, I really enjoyed the talent show. I don't think that's really a spoiler because it doesn't really give anything away, but the talent show they have in episode 2, that's a lot of fun.
There's a talent show?
Yeah.
Man, see, that's kind of like a spoiler alert. Then.
Is it a spoiler alert? Like, is that a spoiler?
Yes, because you're giving the plot away.
That's not a plot, though. Like, there's no context with that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? There's no context with that. There's a talent show, and it fits the theme.
I respect you.
You know what I mean? And listen. If I'm wrong, let us know, or more specifically, let me know if I'm wrong. Because maybe that is a spoiler. I'll play the spoiler alert, though I don't think I need to. We didn't do a very good job of the non-spoiler.
No, we did. We never do.
No, we usually do. We've been pretty good the last few weeks. Or the last few times. Not the last few weeks, but the last few times we've done a review, we've been pretty good about it.
Okay, I'll take your word for respect, dude. Good.
I'm just saying. So Oz, before we set the table, let's have a little food conversation. We're gonna circle back to food later on. Let me ask you this, Oz: what is your favorite kind of hot dog?
I don't really like hot dogs, but when I used to like hot dogs, I don't really dig boiled hot dogs. I like my hot dogs fried.
Okay.
I like my hot dogs either grilled on a grill whole or split in half like Five Guys and fried and put on a bun. Less is more. Less is more, but if it's just straight up mustard hot dog. But if I want to get down and dirty, I'll do mustard, nice big chop slices of onion, and then I do appreciate a little sauerkraut on that thing to mix it up a little bit with some sriracha, and you get yourself a little bit of a party.
You got yourself a little bit of a party. Okay. That's cool. Favorite kind of Dorito?
The Cool Ranch is always easy, dude.
Yeah, I second that. I'm a Cool
Ranch
a little
blue.
Myself.
Give it up for the blue.
Old Blue never let you down.
Old Blue will never let you down.
Old Blue never let you down. You can say that for a lot of different things too, but it definitely applies to Doritos.
Yeah. No, I think the blue is good. The blue with a little bit of some, like, as part of nachos. Those are good. Those are really delicious.
Okay. Before we get too deep into things, allow me to lay the hot dogs and the Cool Ranch out and set the table. This is Take a Knee from Marvel vs. DC. I am your host, Regular Scott. I am here with my co-host, the comic connoisseur, the mighty Ozzy Killmonger. Oz, what's going on?
What is up? Hold on. Let me get down to the nitty-gritty.
You want me to do my part again for you?
What is up, my comic comrades?
I wasn't sure if you were going to remember.
And also, let me also remind people too, if you want to have yourself during these winter months, try a nice bowl of tomato soup with some Cool Ranch Doritos in the tomato soup and see what you got.
You interrupted my intro to do that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You can find us on Twitter at Need4Marvel. I'm sorry. You can find me on Twitter at Need4Marvel vs. DC. That's the number 4. You can email us at Need4Marvel vs. DC at GoDefyLife.com. You can also find us at Defy Life Pods. That's the hub. That's where you can find all of the Defy Life podcasts. We have a whole list of different types of shows for you to listen to. I'm fumbled over that one. Oz, tell everyone where to find you at.
You can find me at Ozzy Real, catch me. Some people have caught me and they've cut a T-shirt.
Catch me.
Some people have cut a T-shirt.
Yeah, true that. True that. You can also download the podcast anywhere you get your podcast: Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Radio Public, TuneIn, Spotify, all those places. Make sure you like, subscribe, give us 5 stars. Let us know what you think. We're also on Instagram and Facebook. We have a Facebook group. We look forward to hearing from you for the conversation. And Oz, let's actually go ahead and go to a Twitter poll of something that we're going to try and incorporate here monthly on Take a Knee, and we're going to see how it goes. We are going to start reviewing just a random movie every month, and this month I decided to go with the A24 Studios movies, and I put a Twitter poll out just to get a little reaction, see what people thought.
Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Which A24 movies should we review? And the 4 choices were The Lighthouse, Hereditary, Moonlight, and It Comes at Night. Oz, before I read some of the comments from here and from our Facebook group, I know you claim to have a pulse on the people, and I know you don't check your social media.
Nope.
So who do you think the people chose?
Between, give me the 4 choices again.
We have Moonlight, Hereditary, The Lighthouse, It Comes at Night.
It Comes at Night.
With 34% of the vote, The Lighthouse
God
has won. With 32, okay.
With Robert Pattinson?
Yes, Robin Pattinson and William Dafoe.
William Dafoe?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
So we will be reviewing that this month. Hereditary came in second with 32. Moonlight, which I'm really... At first, it wasn't getting any votes, and I was like, man, do people not know how good of a movie this is? Moonlight's a great movie. Moonlight got 22%, and It Comes at Night actually came in last, Oz, with 12%.
My pulse of the people is if I lived in Bizarro World.
It's a little off on that one.
What's Moonlight about?
Moonlight is, let me see how is the best way to describe this. Moonlight is about a young man who, it goes about different phases in his life, him discovering himself throughout these different phases. And each phase is very different, and he discovers a different part of himself at each phase. And kind of grows up and embraces different things at different times of his life.
Is this like a coming of age story, or is this like sci-fi?
No, it's definitely not sci-fi. More of a coming of age story.
I'm over it. Good. I'm glad it didn't win.
It's a really good movie. I watched it on a flight, so
I believe you.
Let's read some of the comments from the Twitter. JVD of the Villains Demand. He said, "This is tough. It's between Hereditary and It Comes at Night. It's really... Is it really, though, Pod? Said, we did Hereditary on our show. Freaking love that movie."
Mm-hmm.
Micro Break Podcast. They said, the one without light in the title. I didn't realize I had kind of a light in almost all those. Lighthouse, Moonlight, It Comes at Night.
The light of your eyes.
Yeah. Chicago Tony V. I never heard of a single one of these. What the hell is wrong with me? I told him there's nothing wrong with you. I'm the weird one because I've heard of all 4 of them. So it's
yes, you are the weird one.
It's
Thank
more so
you.
on me. Don't even worry about it, Tony. And the Broken Lords tabletop, they said, honestly, all of these have no seatbelts. And I think that might have been one of the best ways of putting it. So, Oz, what are your thoughts on reviewing The Lighthouse? Have you seen The Lighthouse?
I've seen parts of The Lighthouse, like just like kind of excerpts and stuff. So I'm excited to review it.
So we will have this to you by the end of January.
Thank God. Yes, I think it's by the end of the week.
Oz isn't very. I don't know if I can count on him to have this movie banged out by the end of the week. So.
Are you serious? Okay, good. Yeah,
Okay,
man,
good.
We have our lives, you know.
Yeah, we do. We do have our lives.
Yeah.
The days of our lives. So, Oz, let's. Would you like to go to our, a Killmonger conversation from here?
Didn't you have one too?
I did have one.
Okay, we can do Killmonger. Let's go.
Okay. What does mine have to do with yours, though?
Hey, I'm not scared, brother.
Man,
Sorry.
You sounded a little scared. Your voice got a little high.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I'm okay.
What are you talking about? All right. We got a voicemail from our good friend, Philip Darnall.
Thank you, Philip, for being consistent. We appreciate that.
We do appreciate that.
Hey, this is Phil, with my sons, Nate and...
Well, we got a little technical difficulties here. All right, we got it working. We're back. I think we got it working. Let's try it. Let's see what we got.
This is ridiculous.
It'd be like that sometimes, man. All right, we're back on our technical difficulties. We're gonna get this bad boy working. We got this. This is it. This is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is Phil, with my sons, Nate and Jay. We wanted to say, hey, what's up? And I kind of wanted to ask for the regular Scott and the Ozzy Killmonger conversation, asking about how you have...
Well, I thought this was the one.
Different pizzas out there. What's your favorite kind of pizza? And for Ozzy, what's his favorite? And give me at least 5 Marvel and DC.
Oh, we got 5. We're almost there.
And DC picks as well for what you think their kind of favorite pizza would be.
What you think, guys?
You
Sounds
think
great.
their kind of favorite pizza would be.
Okay.
And what kind of toppings they would have on it. Thank you, and talk to you all later. Peace.
Well, we got through that. Shout out to Philip.
Phil's question was awesome. Your playing Phil's question was not awesome.
Well, listen. It's not. No one is surprised that I'm having technical difficulties at this point.
Yeah, Philip, as usual, I appreciate the questions, and I appreciate your backup there, who knew my name.
Shots fired.
Yeah, but as usual, Philip brings the heat with the pizza and the mozzarella and the good question. So, first of all, regular Scott, I'll let you do your thing, but let me briefly just say what my favorite pizza is. My favorite pizza would be...
He did ask me first, but that's okay.
Okay, go
No. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I know you are, sucker. I think my favorite pizza would be. All right, look, dude. I will always be down for a Little Caesars, square pan pizza. That crust is delicious. But my go-to pizza would probably be,
So you had me not go first for you not to have an answer.
So there's a place called Moose's Tooth Pizza. Moose's Tooth Pizza and Brewery in Anchorage, Alaska. Shout out to Moose's Tooth. Used to love that place. They used to have the most gourmet, craziest pizza. When people go to Pies and Pints here or Mellow Mushroom, Moose's Tooth, like for a decade, was just killing it. And they had this delicious halibut pizza that I used to love. Fish and pizza, you'd be like, ooh, but it was great. And they also used to have a really good salmon one too. So
that sounds absolutely disgusting. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for ever talking about pizza like that. Secondly, wow.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, classic, baby. Just give me a pep. There's nothing better than a pepperoni pizza, man.
Well, see, I'll say this. I do like the Little Caesars, but a deep dish pizza, man. Oh my god.
Okay, well, if we're gonna go into the details like that, I'd like a pan.
Yeah.
Definitely a nice thick breaded pan pepperoni pizza.
Okay, from where?
So I guess if we're gonna do little local places, there's a place here called Chinello's. Not Chinello's. I said Chinello's. Yeah, not Chinello's. It's called not Da Vinci. What is that place called? Da Vinci's actually we'll go with Da Vinci. Da Vinci's good. Da Vinci's solid.
Joe, have you tried Ariana's pizza, dude? Tuesday pizza special.
Yeah, I tried that. Christian's pizza. Christian's is my jam. Christian
Brothers.
Christian's pizza.
Okay.
Thank you. So Oz, give them 5 Marvel characters and what their toppings would be.
I feel that Black Panther was like he would keep it very simple with like a good feta instead of mozzarella, a white pizza with feta, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes for some reason.
Actually, let's change this up a little bit. How about I give you the character?
Okay, good.
And then
cool.
and we go from there. So you did Black Panther. Let's go with, sticking on the Marvel side, let's go with Maria Hill.
She's just a pepperoni because she's always on the go.
Okay, true that. How about Monica Rambeau?
Really? I feel like she's a calzone type of person.
Oh, she's not even eating the pizza?
She's not eating pizza. She likes calzones.
All right.
She likes a stromboli.
All right, how about Cable?
He's just like, in my time, we had no pizza, we had no food.
Okay, well, he's in our time, and he's stuck, and he's got to get something to eat. What pizza is he choosing?
I think he, people would think that Cable is a carnivore, a meat lover's dude, but I feel like he is a veggie lover, pizza for some reason.
Okay. And for your last Marvel character, let's go with Black Bolt.
Black Bolt and pizza, huh?
That guy's definitely having olives on his pizza.
Well, why do you think he's having olives on his pizza, dude? Straight up.
Listen, I have no reasoning behind that, but he just looks like the kind of guy who would ask for olive. Well, who would order? He would have to order online, obviously, but he would order olives on his pizza.
Because he's not asking for anything. I think he's the type of dude that got his pizza and they put olives on it, and then he was just like destroyed the restaurant by saying no olives. Actually, to counter that, I think he
You about to say he had cheese, aren't you?
No, dude, he that cat might be a pineapple and Black Bolt is a pineapple and bacon pizza eater, dude.
You know what? You're right, because he's like, I wish somebody would say something about it. I wish he would say something about it.
He's whatever I want on my pizza. Okay.
Yeah, true that. All right, for DC side, give me. You name the 5 DC characters, and I'll tell you what kind of pizza.
Oh, that's good. That's cool. Hold on. Okay, let's just go for a dude. Dick Grayson.
Man, I feel like Dick Grayson is a supreme guy. He likes a little bit of everything.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, who doesn't love a pepperoni? But I feel like he's a supreme guy.
I feel like that dude is a mushroom dude for some reason. Like
really?
He likes, the weird shit.
I can't stand that my guy would be a mushroom guy.
Okay.
I'm going with a supreme guy. I think he likes a little bit of everything.
What kind of pizza does Jim Gordon like?
He's a cheese. He's a bland.
Cheese?
He's a bland cheese guy. He don't want nothing on his side. When they get pizza, they get half and half.
No, I think that dude is a pepperoni dude, straight up.
If it is a topping, it's sausage.
Oh.
If he's gonna have a topping, it's sausage.
I feel like that cat might be pepperoni and sausage.
Well, then see, I don't think it's that easy. If it's not just sausage, then it's a meat lovers. I'm going all in with. Actually, I'm gonna go all in with Jim. It's either a cheese or it's a meat lovers. It's one of those two. There's no in between.
I feel like he's a sausage and onion dude.
Oh no. Give me my other
indulge.
No.
Okay.
Oof.
You're way off. How about Jimmy Olsen?
Which one?
Oh, no, the only one. No.
He's a pepperoni guy.
Yeah, because
he's definitely a pepperoni guy.
Black Jimmy Olsen eats his pizza with a fork.
And that one has pineapples on it.
And people are like, what are you doing, dude?
Pineapples and ham.
Yeah, definitely pineapples and ham. Actually, he scrapes all the cheese off his pizza.
He asked for no cheese on his pizza.
He asked for no cheese on his pizza.
Yeah, he definitely asked for no cheese. But he still wants the pineapples and the ham one.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Give me who else? I think I got 2 more.
Okay, two more.
Don't be sexist and leave out the women.
Never ever. Oh, okay. This is Harley Quinn.
She's definitely off the wall, man. She might be the pineapple girl, but then but then that supreme kind of rings to me too, because she's like, man, let me go with. She's the type of girl to order a cheese pizza and chop up some hot dogs and put that and mac and cheese on her pizza.
That's pretty gross.
That's pretty ridiculous, right? That's what I see Harley Quinn eat.
No, that's not ridiculous. It's gross. I feel like she's the type that would put. I think she's a mushroom pizza lover, but she uses like real psychedelic mushrooms.
Nah, she's not doing mushrooms. Poison Ivy ain't having that.
Yeah, she's doing real mushroom psychedelic. She's tripping out. The penguin.
Penguin. The penguin. I could definitely see being a mushroom guy.
Really?
Yeah, I could definitely see him being a mushroom guy.
Okay.
No. The penguin is definitely having spinach on his pizza.
Okay.
Definitely having spinach on his pizza.
All right. Now, are you a calzone or stromboli type of dude?
Calzone. I'll eat both.
Oh.
If I had to choose, I'll take a calzone. That's just how I get down. You know what I mean?
You do get down. That's good.
No doubt. No doubt. Philip, as always, we appreciate you. My obviously my technical difficulties are not on your end; they're all on my end. That's I do,
which is usual.
I wouldn't say it's something usual. I've been pretty good here lately. But as far as this one goes,
This one is on me.
That's on me.
Gentlemen, my bad.
My fault. That's on me. So Oz, we got another. Okay.
Don't sound so sad about it, dude.
I'm a little disappointed in myself. Let everybody.
I know you're, man. Put your chin up. Put your chin up, dude.
Yeah, you're definitely not one to give the pep talk. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You got to get back out there, dude.
Yeah. Our next question comes from our good friend Hawk the Horrible, who we'd also like to give a shout out to. We recorded an episode with him. It was a lot of fun to talk with him. We covered just a laundry list of topics. Really looking forward to that one coming out. We'll make sure to share that on the page. So shout out to you, Hawk. Definitely looking forward to everybody hearing that. He replied to us. We had some questions about the wording of a question from last week. So Hawk replied, "You got the question right." And for his lineup, Hawk said he would use Dante from Devil May Cry, Akuma from Street Fighter, Kratos. I got a lot of people saying Kratos. They were disappointed I didn't choose Kratos. From God of War, Doom Slayer from Doom, Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and Samus from Metroid. So now on to his Killmonger conversation. With the announcement that Deadpool is going to be rated R, what do you want to see them do with the movie? Hashtag Uncle Oz rules. Hashtag Oz needs more followers.
That dude, man, I love him. Shoot. Let me think here. Repeat the question.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. With the announcement that Deadpool is going to be rated R, what do you want to see them do with the movie?
We're good.
And remember, this is the first rated R movie in the MCU.
We're good. I don't want to see any nudity. I don't care about any sex scenes, but I do want to see some kind of I do want to see some old man Wolverine style bonkers violence and cussing. Yeah, I don't need to see no dildos, nothing like that, but I do want to see some bonkers out stuff.
So you pretty much just want them to keep the same energy they had in the other two.
I do. I don't know how they would expand or do anything unless they're going to put some naked women in there. I'm like, for what, I
guess the issue we would run into is not more so Deadpool, but the other characters interacting with Deadpool, and do you make them act like rated R, or do you keep them as PG? Because me personally, I think it'd be pretty funny to keep them as PG and maybe bleep out everything they say or bleep out Deadpool. It's an easy way just to get around that, and he can still, when they're gone, he can curse and have all this extra blood. But whenever those PG characters are around, he's got to be blurred out. I think that'd be a cool little touch.
Well, I like that idea. I think that's really funny and cool, but I would like to see a rated R movie and maybe introduce some characters that will lead to more rated R style movies from them.
I think that's a good idea as well.
That's what I like to see.
And not necessarily it could be new characters, but just maybe see some older characters. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Nick Fury be rated R for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Or like seeing like some X-Men that are super bonkers, crazy. It would just be good to see some characters or like I said, introduce some new ones and be like, yo, these guys are badass.
Okay. Very good question, Hawk. And we also have a regular thought from Hawk. Who would be a good Marvel or DC character to give Ichigo Kurosaki at Bankai a challenge. Hashtag regular thought. Hashtag Scott loves his biggest fan. The fan actually is retired for now, but I do have the heat. I do have my nice heater. My nice heater here is doing its job very well. I am nice and comfy.
Red Tails.
Shout out to Red Tails. So I had to look this guy up because he's apparently from Bleach, and I don't watch Bleach. Obviously, I need to get up on my anime and watch Bleach, but I looked up a couple characters who could potentially maybe tangle with him after looking at his power set, and I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. So I'm sending out a counter question. Who would you put against him? Who or what other anime character would you put against him to compare him to? You know, where would you go? Oz, he seems to be all about the demons and whatnot. So do you have an anime character that you might put him against?
That's a like man.
Maybe a John Constantine.
Is he animated?
No. I was just thinking of Marvel DC when it just came to me. I was thinking maybe a John Constantine could tango with him.
But like an animated character though.
Anime.
Demons.
I mean, I guess you could go like any of the Yu Yu Hakusho characters. They're spirit detectives. They play in the underworld.
No, they do. Isn't there that? I thought there's somebody named Demon Hunter or someone. But yeah. Isn't there that character who literally points his hand like a gun, and that's how he shoots bad demons?
Yeah, that's Yu Yu Hakusho. That's Urameshi. That's the main character.
That?
Spirit. That's his spirit gun.
Yeah, I thought there was another show like that.
No. That's Yu Yu Hakusho. Well, maybe there is, but that's Yu Yu Hakusho. That's his main thing. He's got the spirit gun.
Okay, well why don't we have Death Note?
Well, I mean, just write his name in the book. That's all right.
Night. Okay.
And I guess for Marvel and DC, just give me Scarlet Witch. I'll just speak him out of existence.
Shoot, dude. You know.
There you go.
Or just give me Mephisto.
You know what? From here on out, whenever I don't know the answer to a question or like what character I would choose, I'm going to just say, give me Wanda, and I'm just going to speak it out of existence. Like it never happened.
Wow, Wanda's going to start taking over
That's what I'm going to start doing. Yeah, I need to. I think I might have to update the ranking system and put a Wanda soundbite into it. And you know the Guardians coming out with a new movie as Jax in the new Mortal Kombat movie. So he's got I'm not looking forward to him in the role, but I do want to see the movie. So he's got a chance to redeem himself. He puts in a good performance. I'm willing to take him off the bottom of the ranking list.
Jax?
Yes.
Robot Arms Mortal Kombat Jax?
That's right.
Oh, God.
What other black character is there?
There is none.
That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? There's no other black character for him to play.
Dude got his arms ripped off because he went back looking for Sonya.
Who was he thought he had a chance with Sonya, but Sonya was trying to get with Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage got his head twisted off, and then Jax got his arms ripped off. So all this happened because of Sonya.
It's true.
So Sonya ruined 2 men's lives.
Yes, she did.
So there's that. That's what I took away from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That Sonya Blade ruined 2 men's lives.
And also, if you want something, just say, get over here.
Doesn't work like that. Hawk, we appreciate the questions. As always, we appreciate you, my man. That was a lot of very good questions. Oz, good answers, kind of. We're going to take... Go ahead. Go ahead.
Good answer, kind of.
Shout out to the Red Tails. We're going to take a quick commercial break. It's my dog's birthday. Shout out to my dog as well. Shout out to Letty. We'll be right back.
How old is Letty?
Letty will be 4 years old.
Okay.
Shout out to Letty. We were gonna get she's a Doberman. We were gonna get a little dog named Dom, a little pug, and name him Dom.
Oh, okay.
Like, Fast and Furious, Dom and Letty.
That's so cool, dude. That's so terrible.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from whatever podcast you're currently listening to, it's your boy Jay West with my co-host Mac East from the We Get Dub podcast.
What up, nerds? It's me, Mac East, and we got a badass anime podcast for you. We got hot sauce, we got hot takes, we got booze and banter.
And you can listen to us on all major platforms.
The We Get Dub podcast hits harder than a Goku gut punch.
And we are back. Yes, we are officially back. I wasn't sure if we were going to make it back. Oz tried to talk me into going to McDonald's during the commercial break.
No, I said if you were going to go, make sure you go by a pizza joint and let's have pizza instead.
What do you, if you were forced to go to McDonald's, what do you get?
No, this ain't no like the man corporate mega person. I hate him. I'm fighting this. I'm a socialist fighting that establishment. No, I will eat some McDonald's fries. I will tear them up, and me and McDonald's go back way back. So
is that it? Just the fries?
Well, no. Like I said, I've been laying off of meat for a little bit. But when push comes to shove, you best believe my favorite thing in the world would be getting 2 McDonald's hamburgers, or order of small fries, putting that order of small fries in between those 2 hamburgers, mixing them up equally, smushing the bun down, and eating that. And it's fucking delicious. Or freaking delicious, trying to be better with my cousin.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's delicious. It's delicious. And my sister's friend, oh my God, when I was a young, innocent, naive, still pretty naive, and it's not innocent anymore. But when I was just like a young buck, her friend from college would go to McDonald's and order a large, a supersized order of fries and and ice cream. And she would dip her fries in the ice cream and eat ice cream and fries, and that was her thing.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
For me, I'm more of a McChicken, only ketchup, 2 apple pies, 4-piece nugget, and a large Coke, light ice.
Oh, so you say no mayo, but you say no mayo, sub ketchup instead.
Yeah, definitely no mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayo's terrible.
Never do mayonnaise. After I saw Undercover Brother, I didn't think I was allowed to do mayonnaise.
Well, no, I do veganese, so
Don't do that either.
Well, you've never had that before.
I don't want to.
Okay, well, I can change it. Hey, so you know how people make the perfect grilled cheese, though, is instead of using butter on the bread, they would smear mayonnaise on the bread and grill it that way.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, so for the news tidbits.
Wait, hold on. We're not done yet.
Oh, no.
When was the last time you had a Big Mac?
I don't eat the Big Macs.
When was the last time you had a Big Mac? That's what I said.
It's probably been over 10 years.
A quarter pounder with cheese?
I don't think I've ever had a quarter pounder with cheese.
They're pretty gross. Fish fillet.
It's been a few years since I've had a fish sandwich.
You're a McChicken person, huh?
Either that or the nuggets. I like the Southern style chicken sandwich. Those are pretty good.
McRib.
No.
Okay, interesting. Okay, good, cool.
I like the breakfast there more so than
hot cakes and sausage.
Yeah, I definitely partake in the hot cakes and sausage.
Hash browns.
Yeah, If I get the combo, I'll eat one. I'm not really pressed for it though.
They're delicious, dude. They're awesome.
Give me the apple pies. That's what I come for.
For some reason, I feel like they changed the recipe on it.
So they changed the pie. It used to be this nice golden brown, and you only had like a couple of openings where you saw the pie part. Just the insides was good. Now it's like this completely open, and it's got like all this extra sugar, and it's just it's not as good. Really?
Yeah. I'm not with that, dude. This just sounds like just a waste. Now, do you get the chicken sandwich from Burger King?
I don't really do Burger King like that. The only thing I really get from Burger King is the Hershey Sundae pie.
Well, dude, the chicken sandwich from Burger King, to me, way outtastes the chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
Okay, so the chicken sandwich from McDonald's is $1.
If I'm not mistaken, the chicken sandwich from Burger King is $1 too on the dollar menu.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this much: if I gotta choose which one of those between those two I'm gonna eat and put into my body, I'm gonna take the McDonald's over the Burger King. Tell me I'm wrong.
And why? Can I ask why? You know the king.
Tell me how your body feels, but after you eat the two, and you tell me there's no difference.
Oh, I will rank them. You want worst to best feeling afterwards? Is that okay? Or you want best feeling or worse?
Well, it's only two things, so yeah, however you want to rank it.
Okay, we'll do worst to best. It is McDonald's and Burger King, and if you really want the truth, you can put Taco Bell, Chipotle, McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah, but that Taco Bell good though.
Dude, how does your body feel after having Taco Bell?
Listen, it's worth it. I don't have that feeling after I eat Burger King, but that Taco Bell, that chicken quesadilla, when they put that extra sauce in it, that joint hits.
Yes, it does hit.
And listen.
It
Don't let that Taco Bell have a Pizza Hut attached to it, because I'm getting me a personal pan pizza too.
Oh, it'd be hitting you hard several times then.
Well, see, the pizza don't hit me that hard, but that quesadilla with the sauce, if it's got the sauce, yeah, that's gonna hit me.
Yeah, Taco Bell be ruthless, dude. Have you had their breakfast?
No, I'm not going that far.
Yeah, Taco Bell on their breakfast is weird. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, McGriddle. Last question, McGriddle.
Nah, sausage biscuit or bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, you keep it really real and authentic. Why don't you just make that your house?
Don't have time. Too lazy.
If you, okay, there you go.
I mean, just keep it 100. Don't want to wake up the extra 20 minutes to make it. I'll just spend $1.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do a little lightning round with the news segments. Oz, if it's a news segment you don't care about, say get it out of here. But you got to say it like that. Get it out of here. Try it out. Try it out.
Get it out of here.
Wow, that was really bad. And then if it's something you like, we'll talk about it.
So the only reason you wanted me to say it was for you to say it was really bad.
No, I thought it had a shot at being really good. I was just wrong.
Dude, that was horrible. That was a good setup. Thank you. I'll remember that one too. That was really. I'll remember that.
You're probably going to use that against me here these next couple of weeks, so I'll try to be on my guard about it. All right, here we go. Ethan Hawke has been cast as a villain in the Moonlight series. Are we talking about it, or are we getting it out of here?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Who do you think is going to play?
I don't really know. I don't know who. I need to know a lot of Moon Knight villains. I just know it's going to probably have to be someone direct that's dealing with Egypt, in that period. But yeah, let's see. Ethan Hawke, dude, that dude is like, don't ever count me out. You should have counted me in.
When did he say that?
No, Ludacris said that. I just think that he just like, he's Teflon. He sticks around.
Okay. Shout out to Ethan Hawke. A live action Risk game is in development.
Get out of here.
There we go. Lucasfilm wants Chris Pratt to play a young Indiana Jones.
What? He's not young.
He's not Tommy Lee Jones either, or Harrison Ford either.
Well, they tried a young Indiana Jones when they did. Didn't they do Young Indian when they did River Phoenix?
I thought that was Ryan Gosling.
Nope. They did a.
No, Ryan Gosling was young. He was young Hercules.
Thank you. Get your miscommunication right. It was River Phoenix, and then there was a Young Indiana Jones TV show that had the dude from Powder play him.
Okay, so great. So I guess we're talking about it.
Yeah, we got to talk about it, dude.
So, do you want this movie to happen? Do you want Chris Pratt to play a young Indiana Jones? This will be reboot, obviously, start a franchise. You say no. So, what would you like Chris Pratt to play?
Well, see, because they're not really doing a young Indiana Jones. They're just doing a reboot of him. If you want to do a young Indiana Jones, you would do one like when he was like in grad school, that kind of adventure.
Well, I'm sure Chris Pratt could pull off grad school. He could pull off grad school.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't really see that, but that's okay. That's just me.
Okay. Chris Evans is rumored to be returning to play Captain America.
Why not? Let's talk about it.
What do you want to see him in? What would you if you were in charge of placing him in the next TV show or movie? What would be the next place we see Captain America?
I want to see one more Captain America where we see him in the I want to see him in one more movie, maybe two, and it is Secret Invasion, and it's when he it says Hail Hydra, and he is the cosmic cube has turned him evil.
Well, there is a Secret Invasion TV show in the works.
So I'd like to see him in that because I'd love to see him going ape crazy on some Avengers.
What if he's a Skrull instead?
Yeah, we'll see. But I would like to see. That's what I like to see that cat in.
Okay, I wouldn't mind seeing a young Steve Rogers cameo in the Falcon Winter Soldier show.
Chris Pratt playing a young Steve Rogers.
No, with Chris Evans. He could pull it off though. We could have Chris Evans, Captain America from that time period, maybe helping Indiana Jones steal something, and stealing an artifact, and it ends up being an Infinity Stone.
Oh God, man, yes. See,
I just made up a crossover right there, Indiana Jones and Steve Rogers for no reason. I just came up with one.
That's a comic book.
That is a comic for real. That would work.
Yeah. That would be a really dope comic book, by the way.
And the thing is, everything would fit. Like there's a reason that Indy would be looking for that. And
yeah, and it's World War II. It's one of the off adventures. That would be so awesome.
I'm with that.
Look at you.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I have to. Might be $1 million idea.
2021. Look at you. Look what you did, boy.
They want us to make their movies. Pay me.
I was very impressed.
Thank you. Let's move on. Michael B. Jordan is returning for Black Panther 2.
Duh.
Well, it's been confirmed.
Yeah.
We've had the rumors, but now it's been confirmed.
It wasn't a rumor. I stated it.
No, you didn't state it. You said you hope that it's true and you wouldn't mind seeing it.
But wait, did I not tell you how he's returning?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I have said it, and I'll say it again. He's going. There's going to be if they're still going to do the Submariner or Atlantean plot, or even if they don't do that plot, but he will. They will have his body from the ocean, and something's going to happen to T'Challa, and he will get T'Challa's quote-unquote spirit or mind or whatever, and he will be the new Black Panther.
Great. Charlie Cox has finished filming on the set of Spider-Man 3.
Get out of here. Get it out of here.
I will not allow that to be thrown out. I'm going to keep that one myself. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's about time Charlie Cox makes his debut in the MCU, and we know everything's about to go, nuts anyway and haywire. So I'm all for it. Why not get him in there while we can? And Spider-Man 3 is also going to be set during Christmas. What better Christmas gift than to have Daredevil in the MCU?
Yeah, I hope I would like to see what he.
Well, obviously not, because you just tried to get it out of there. So
no, I like to see what he looks like on the big screen. It'll be interesting.
It will be interesting to see how he correlates to the big screen. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
The Justice League Snyder Cut is now being confirmed to be a 4-hour movie instead of a miniseries.
I remember that. That's true. Because someone said, is it 4 hours including credits or 4 hours without credits? And I think the answer that was given was like 4 hours. I was like, okay. So, I mean, but a 4-hour movie, dude.
Well, I mean, you don't have to watch it in one sitting. You can still break it up into. I'm sure there's a point in every hour where you can be like, all right, this is a good stopping point.
Or like Hamilton, there's an intermission.
You see that? Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of cut where you're like, all right, that's probably the midway point. So there's going to be a 2-hour point, I'm sure, where you can stop and be like, why torture yourself and make yourself watch it 4 hours straight just to get mad by the end? When you're frustrated and stuff.
Maybe it's for the diehards. Maybe you really, 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 really need to see it and want to see it. I might be all in.
I'm definitely sitting through the 4 hours. I'm definitely going through one sitting.
Yeah, I'll pee in the cup. I don't care.
No. I'll pause it and go pee in the toilet. Get me a snack and come back. I'm definitely not peeing in the cup, though.
Why?
What? Why? Is that what you said?
Why?
Right.
Why are you stuttering, dude?
Because I was just shocked by that disturbing response to that. Why?
I peed in cups before because I couldn't get to a bathroom in time.
But you can get to a bathroom. All you have to do is hit pause.
Can and should are two subjective words. Who cares? No.
All right, Oz.
Or I could just bring my iPad and just watch it through there while I take care of business and then bring it back out.
Now you're actually making a smart decision. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea from you. You should be proud.
I'm not a savage. It's fine.
You're not. You're definitely not a savage. You're a wild man, but you're not a savage.
I'm a beast.
No. No. Let's not go too far with the nicknames. Let's not go too far.
He's a straight up animal.
No. There are levels to this. So Oz, let's go ahead and hit the spoiler alert. The spoiler alarm is sounding off because we're about to just go all in with WandaVision. We're gonna talk all about it. It is definitely main event time. It's time to talk about WandaVision. Full spoilers. main course. Oz, now you can explain what that favorite part of the animated intro that you wanted to talk about that had a spoiler in it. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Truth. Well, it's just like I love the part where episode 2 where Vision gets the gum popped into his mouth and it just starts to gum him up and makes him act crazy, because that's such a classic sitcom-y thing.
It made him act drunk.
He was very like just inebriated. Yes, it was good.
No, that was really good. Really funny episode. Really fit in with kind of the theme of everything. Let's talk about some of the little Easter eggs that we saw. We saw the Hydra watch with Strucker, who was kind of in charge of the torturing going on. Oz, what about these Easter eggs? How are you feeling about these Easter eggs? Are you catching them on the first view? Do you have to go back and watch them? What are your thoughts on the Easter eggs so far?
Well, I mean, the blatant ones, which like when stuff is in black and it's in color, is really cool. But like the Stark 2000 or whatever, or I just like the. I like.
I'm
the
sorry,
commercials.
you were asking me a question, and I was taking a sip of my drink. I apologize.
Oh, I didn't want you to choke.
Well, you almost did, actually, because I coughed up, and luckily I had it on mute, or you would have heard me coughing a lung up.
Hey, Regular Scott, what is that thing called? No, that's not it.
The worst part is I tried to answer you with my mouth full, and I just shouldn't have did that.
Dude, I just need you to go slow.
But it was the Toastmaster 2000 by Stark Industries.
The Toastmaster 2000. Yeah, like that kind of stuff was really cool. I still love the aspect of having, because it was such a norm back then to have the couple, like you're a married couple, dude. You'd both be in your full pajama outfit and sleeping in separate beds, And for a while, what they were doing was having couples sleep in the same bed, but one of their legs would be off the bed, out of the bed. So it was very, those little subtle things were really cool to me.
What do you think about Sword's involvement in all this? Obviously, we see them watching her towards the end of the first episode. You see the Sword logo and somebody taking notes from the TV monitor as they're saying the end and doing their end credits. Oz, what are your thoughts on Sword's involvement and how deep do you think this rabbit hole goes?
You just never know what's going on. Like if somehow they're trying to save her, or if they're doing it to her to keep her in some kind of sedated state. And she slowly is kind of breaking out of the state.
Yeah. At the end of episode 2, and I'm sure, we're going to be jumping around, so I'm sure we're going to miss some things. At the end of episode 2, we kind of hear somebody calling out to her, saying, Wanda, who's doing this to you, or Wanda, what's going on? I know it's probably not going to be him, but I feel like this would be a really good opportunity for that to be Clint Barton, Hawkeye, because they have, a really strong. I feel like they have a really strong connection, just based on how things went with Age of Ultron and Civil War. It was Hawkeye who got her to, really take control and join the battle. She was down and out, sitting in the corner. She was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And it was Hawkeye who gave her the pep talk. It was Hawkeye who Captain America sent after her to go get her from Vision, because he knew she would trust him. So there's something there if that's where they're going. I've seen a lot of online say it's Johnny Woo, who was an agent or an officer in Ant-Man, so he could be working for Sword now. So there's a lot of different options they have, which is also a cool thing they can play with as well. It could be Doctor Strange.
Yeah, man. But like the Johnny Woo, or James Woo. I thought it was James Woo.
Maybe it might be James.
It's James Woo. But yeah, like for him, I'm like, man, that's kind of like a big stretch, dude.
Well, not really. I mean, he dealt with Ant-Man. You know, it would be like, well, you've dealt with these kind of people before. We just need you to kind of monitor things. Because let's not forget that Darcy's going to be in it. We know confirmed that Darcy from Thor is going to be in it. So there's the connection to the Thor world. You know, there's your connection to the Ant-Man world. Kind of makes sense because there's a sprinkle of everything, of everybody. I saw there was another Easter egg that was pointed out. I believe it was Screen Rant. I read this on one of the credit names, Abe Washington or Abe Johnson or Abe Brown. It was one of those names. It was Abe something. When at the end of the first episode, I believe it was either one of those two episodes, but at the end. During the credits, not the actual credits, but the Scarlet Witch credits, that was the same name of one of the kids who was in Peter Parker's class, his graduating class. So there's a lot of connections to all these different movies throughout this, and I kind of think I think everything that she is projecting is either somebody that she has seen or is interacted with in some way. You know, like all these different people she's meeting. Like I think they're all like I think a lot of these people are in on it, or they're just people that she's interacted with, so they're projected in that way, and that's why she's able to project how her babies come out. You know, project having these twins. This is what she wants. She's seen people with twins, so she thinks that's how they look. You know, because she doesn't know because she's never been pregnant.
Well, this could be a whole really big like Ed TV or the Truman Show. You know?
Yeah, that's a good one as well.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a Pleasantville. I think it was Pleasant. I think it's called Pleasant. Is that the show where they were in black and white with Tobey Maguire? Yeah, Pleasantville is sprinkled in there a little bit with the colored helicopter.
Yeah.
You know, kind of throwing things off and whatnot. What do you think about Agnes? You know, throwing a lot of hints around about the devil, and there's potential that she could be Agatha.
Well, I'm hoping she's Agatha Harkness. Because it'll make sense since like she was kind of instrumental in Wanda getting pregnant and like manifesting her powers to do that and stuff like that, you know. So it'd be good. I would like to see it.
What would you say is something that you would have changed about the first two episodes? I think we've universally praised these first two episodes, and a lot of people have, but there's been a lot of things that people don't like about it. If there was something that you could change about these first two episodes, Oz, what would you change?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I would change anything. I think they were really good. I would.
Well, okay, maybe you don't have to change anything, but if you could add something that you would want to see, like what is something that you would have personally maybe added to an episode that you think if it had just had this little bit or something else, what is something you would have done differently during those first two episodes?
Man,
it doesn't have to necessarily be changed because that means that something would be implied it's wrong. And if you think nothing was wrong, that's fine. But what would you maybe add to an episode?
Well, it would have been nice to maybe have seen like some more Wonder Man sprinkled in, or maybe a little Clint sprinkled in somewhere weirdly, you know.
And the first two episodes seems a little premature. They were just putting the chess pieces on the board.
Well, I mean, did you just ask me a question?
I did. Touche.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I can go ahead and say what you like for me to say, but that's cool.
I did. I just weren't expecting such a disappointing answer. That's all.
Man, this dude's like, hey, so Oz, what do you think about this? No. I don't like that answer.
Try that again. No.
I was expecting more of an answer that I would like.
What did Scarlet Witch say? No.
You said no more Oz.
No more Oz. Oh man. No, I wouldn't say that.
What would you have done differently? Not differently, but changed for one or two.
So I think I probably would have went a little bit longer with the length. I think each of those episodes, even though the length is really good, it's a really easy watch, I wouldn't have mind either of those episodes being probably about 45 minutes. Because I think you could have done a little bit more with the commercials. I think you could have put maybe 2 or 3 commercials in those episodes, especially these first two, because I feel like things are going to start getting more normal. You know, more like regular TV show, modern day TV show as we get more into it. So I think you really could have played with it these first 2 episodes. They probably didn't want to go too long because I think the episodes are going to get longer, kind of like they do with The Mandalorian. They started out, maybe the first one's long and the next few are a little bit shorter. And this one, the first one was like 28 minutes. The second one was like 36 minutes. And I think we're going to get some 45s to maybe an hour for like the finale. So I think these first 2 episodes could have been a little bit longer. We could have maybe fleshed out a few of the characters a little bit more, seen a little bit more of that world. It'd have been cool to just see a few of the, the montages that they like to show of them, grocery shopping or, just out and about living normal life a little bit. So I wouldn't mind a little bit more of that in the first 2 episodes.
Well, we certainly were using his powers a lot too in episode 1 and 2, which I love too.
Yeah, see, I would have liked to see a little bit more of that. Maybe somebody sees them and they got to get away from them, and they're trying to prove that they're not who they are, and some little quote unquote caper or something like that. Some little silly thing that they would do for one of those old TV shows. So like the talent show. She wanted to make sure that obviously he was a little drunk, so he was trying to show off his powers, and she wanted to make sure that they all knew it wasn't real. You could have that episode could have been a little bit longer. Maybe there's another little townsman who's like, I know there's something up with them, and he sees them doing their magic for real, but nobody believes him because they didn't have any proof. And then every time he tries to do it, Scarlet Witch foils him or something like that in a silly way. Or that would have been a good chance for Monica to foil him. That shows kind of how they become friends. Be a good way for her to establish a friendship there. So there's a few different things like that.
I like all that. It's cool.
So, Oz, we're not gonna do a weekly review of WandaVision. We'll maybe do it every other week. We'll do every couple episodes or something like that. So,
unless I do my final blow and talk about it.
Unless you do your final blow and talk about it, which is completely up to you. I'd rather you not, but it's your world. It's your final blow. But Oz, let's rank these first 2 episodes on our ranking scale. We have the tippy top, which is the best of the best, which is the Iris West, the lovely Iris West. Then after that, we have kind of that middle ground that's a little bit better than mid, but the MGK, solid 6. Under that, we have the Jar Jar Binks, self-explanatory. Then under that, we have the Jimmy Olsen from Supergirl.
Guardian. Riding on the Guardian motorcycle too.
Oof, it's not a good sight. They don't even get sound effects. So, Oz, what do you rank WandaVision?
Oh, it's an Iris West.
Oh, wow. Okay. Just a straight Iris West, nothing added, nothing taken away.
Yeah, it's not the best, tippy best, like with Infinity Gauntlet, but it's definitely an Iris West.
Okay. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Oz. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes. Anything that makes you want to watch it 2 or 3 times, not only because you want to catch things, but just because you really enjoyed it, and it's just a lot of fun. Like, yeah, I'm with you. Iris West. Short and sweet Iris West. Elizabeth Olsen is fantastic, man. I can't say enough good things about just her timing, just the way she really is feeding into these old school characters, and she's kind of being this over-the-top, animated, happy character. It's very well done. And then when she snaps. It's all she's really good. Very good actress. Vision's good, too. He's fine. And it's nice seeing that 70s lady there, too. That's always a plus.
The mother from the 70s show. That's
good. Yeah. That's always a plus. So, all right, Oz. I think that's pretty much all we need to say about that.
It's not going to get a Iris West with Infinity Gauntlet quite yet because I want to see what the rest of the episodes have to bring.
Yeah, no, I agree. But the first 2, I'll definitely give the Iris West to. They were very good, very enjoyable. Different is always good. We always ask for different. We got it. So, let's get ready for our final blow.
Oh my God!
I mean, what else did you expect me to play after talking about WandaVision?
Yeah.
Don't talk back. All right, Oz, what you got for the final blow?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some more WandaVision. Been watching The Stand lately too. And everybody just stay safe out there, man. Keep your mask on. Educate yourself about the vaccines. Let's get through this year, man, and party.
No doubt, no doubt. Oz, tell everyone where to find you one more time before you go.
Hey, everybody, find me at Ozzy Real, please. Give me up to 7 followers.
You might have more than 7 followers.
Okay, you give me up to 10.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
do
Yeah,
that.
I appreciate it all.
No doubt. I'm almost done with Schitt's Creek. About to finish that. Last season, really enjoyed that. Hunter x Hunter, really great anime. Killua, Kurapika. We haven't got back to Leorio yet, but Gon and Killua, they just finished up doing their thing. They got the Ren, the 10. It's really fun. It feels like a video game where you're leveling up all over this open world. So it's a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Need4Marvel vs. DC. That's the number 4. You can email us at Need4Marvel vs. DC at go2filife.com. And you can also leave us a voicemail at 804-518-6631. I'll figure that out. Don't worry about that. I'm going to get those bugs figured out. Ain't that right, Oz?
I believe it when I see it. We'll see. Next week's episode, we'll see what's up.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oz, tell everyone we'll talk to them next time.
Everybody, as usual, peace and chicken grease.
And y'all have a good time, because we're going to have a good time until we talk to y'all next time. Peace. And Paul Bettany kind of killed it when he started singing.
I know. I've always liked this one. Yeah, it sounds like the show, the Benny Hill show, but that's okay. What you doing on a Sunday?
Have you ever dreamt of being a superhero? Legends of Superhero Story is a new actual play podcast using the Legends Superhero role-playing game system, available on all podcast platforms. This exciting new superhero tabletop RPG follows our Game Master Jack and our fledgling heroes played by Chad, Emily, Amanda, and Daniel as they work their way through their origin story and beyond. Listen in as they discover their powers and abilities. Let's hope they learn to work together as a team in time to save the world and truly become legends. Legends of Superhero Story is available on all podcast platforms. For more information, follow us on social media at The Legends Cast or visit our website, www.matchplaygames.ca/The Legends Cast.